How to connect wireless gateway to server. To connect the wireless gateway to server, we need to use USB dongle. Dongle is a black USB. We plug it to the computer, connect the wireless gateway to power. And then I use a network cable to connect the gateway to my computer directly, because now I use the Ethernet version for this video. Okay, after we plug in dongle, we open this dongle software, click connect, then turn on the wireless gateway. If the gateway is connected, if the gateway is turned on already, then restart it. Okay, let's see its parameters. Collection code is the code of the wireless gateway. Every gateway has a collector code, like every person has an ID. Pin ID is the last number of the code. Okay, let's change back to 10. First band is, we can select from band 11 to band 25. Any band is okay. But if we select band 11, then the sensors should be in band 11 as well. Server IP is used to communicate with the server. Server IP, subnet mask, and gateway should be same as our computer. Now let's check what is the server IP now. Command. Now I enter IP configure. Okay, here comes two IP. This is server IP, this is server IP. This one is Ethernet server IP, which we need to use. This one is Wi-Fi IP. When we use Wi-Fi version, we need to use this server IP. Now, since the version we are using is Ethernet version, now let's enter the Ethernet server IP. Okay, subnet mask is 255.255.0. And the gateway in the command is empty, no gateway. But according to IP rule, we should know that the gateway should be this one. First number, second number, third number to be same as the server IP, and the last number should be 1. Okay, server IP, subnet mask, and gateway are finished. For the collect IP, the wireless gateway is like a computer. It needs an IP as well. The rule is the first number, second number, third number should be same as the server IP, and the last number should be a different one. Okay, the last number should be different one. We can name it, we can put it 189 or 166 or 164 or 201. Okay, this IP cannot be used by other computers. So usually we suggest to use a large number, like this one or 199, etc. After we set it, click Setting to save. Okay, setting success. In case we stay in this interface for too long time, we are unable to save successfully. If this happens, exit and then come in again. Upgrade file. Ethernet version and Wi-Fi version use the same firmware, the gateway. The Wi-Fi version and the Ethernet version of the gateway use the same firmware. The 4G version use a different one. So if we use 4G version, we click Open File. Select the server, the firmware, and then click Start. Then the wireless gateway will upgrade the firmware by itself. advanced configuration. When we use Wi-Fi version, we enter the Wi-Fi username and password. When we use 4G version, we install a 4G SIM card inside of the wireless gateway, and we enter the APN, the 4G APN over here. Okay, now we have finished the setting, the server IP setting for the wireless gateway. Now we can close it. Now please restart the gateway. Whenever we change any setting in Dango software, whenever we make a change or set new parameters, we need to restart the gateway to revise the new parameters. Okay, now let me restart the wireless gateway. If our setting is no problem, if our settings are correct, then the gateway can be connected to the server successfully. We can see the gateway in this software. Let's wait for a small while. Okay, then you can see it with the code, the type, its version. It means the gateway is connected to the server. It can receive a collection plan to the server, and it can send the collected data to the server. Okay, now let's turn off the gateway. Let's see the setting for the sensors. How to connect the sensor to the gateway. Okay, click connect. Turn on the sensor. If the sensor is turned on already, then restart this sensor. Now I restart my sensor. Okay, here is the parameters of the sensor. You see the pin ID should be same as the gateway, and the frequency band should be same as the gateway. The channels, we can define the channels by ourselves. Different sensors should be in different channels. One channel is for 1 millimeter precision. Okay, then let's turn off this software and remove Dango. Just now we didn't change the setting for the sensor, but in case we make any change, please remember to restart the sensor to revise the new parameters. Okay, let's turn on the gateway and the sensor. Now I only make a setting for one sensor. You can set the sensors one by one. This is about how to connect the wireless gateway to server, how to connect the wireless sensor to the wireless gateway. The sensor will take several minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, to connect to the gateway. If the sensor is connected to the gateway, right-click the gateway, click sensor information. We can see how many sensors are connected. Their channel information. This one is sensor log. Now see sensor information. This sensor displays over here. It means this sensor is connected to this wireless gateway. It is channel 1, the serial number is this one. Every sensor has a serial number. You can find it in the sensor body. Battery voltage is, if the battery voltage is lower than 3, it means we need to replace the battery. The start state is 36. It means the sensor is connected to gateway but hasn't collected data or upload data to the software. Now from this video we can see how to connect the wireless gateway to server and how to connect the sensor to gateway.